I mean, let's be honest, that is literally everyone's thing while they're watching Raw, let's be honest now. Ladies and gentlemen, before... I want to close the door, and I don't, because I know the dog's going to come in again.
Yeah, leave the door.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Raw review. This is going to be weekly now, hopefully. As long as my mother's on to uploading. Camera woman, you better be on it. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Raw review. And yes, I will, before I'm getting asked questions or something like that, or you're wondering, damn you, tablet. But before we get back to getting the images up, yes, I will be doing SmackDown and NXT. No AEW, because the images, I'm not sure if they have them on the website or what. If they have a website, I'm not even sure how I'm getting images off them. I could have a look on the internet, and if so, I'll certainly do an AEW review. But even sometimes, though, with AEW, I'm sometimes a bit late on watching it. It depends, okay? It depends. I'm also a bit sorry this was a bit late. But I've been busy the whole damn week with Billy anytime on me, and we like filming him here because this is just quite of a nice setup, ain't it? It's quiet, a nice table and everything, instead of just being squeezed into a bathroom or just awkwardly in the living room or something. I like the setup personally, and that's why, But yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Raw review. It was absolutely waste this week. I was complaining last week, this was even worse. We only got 2 things that I actually liked. Everything else was poo as far as I'm concerned. It's a load of bad moments coming in this one. So get me images back up now. You remember, we do our moments. Before we get to that, we have our good moments, we have our bad moments, we have our you tried moments. And oh boy, Alexa Bliss is coming for that award. A little spoiler there. Then we also have our poo moment. Then we also have the middle moment. So it's a moment where it wasn't bad, but there's a lot of bad things about it, but there's also some form of positive in there. And I just don't want to give it a good, but I also don't want to give it a bad, if that makes sense. Then there's also the gold moment and the silver moment, or the bronze moment, if the show's that good. Sometimes I might be given 2 gold moments, a silver moment, and a bronze moment, because NXT are that good, and AEW as well. And that's what they pull out of me. There is a gold moment each show. Obviously, Raw, it's quite difficult, but the things I do like, I'll obviously give. And, well, let's get going. Camera woman, on the images, please. So we kicked off with the Monster Among Men, Braun, because that's how he says his name, evidently. He was coming down looking like he's been a delivery man for Aztec, or just finished his gardening with Papa Strowman or something, I don't know. And everything. By the way, Adam, that's his real name, by the way, Adam. Adam, since when did you learn gardening? I mean, maybe Bray did change him. Not only did he change his hair and make him shave, but also, I guess, Braun's into his gardening now. And also, is it just me, or does that green top really look like it's dead tight on him?
It's a special, muscle one, isn't it?
Why the hell would people wear stuff like that, in my opinion?
To show off his nipples.
Although you can probably see them printing off the top, can't you? Right, moving to images. Braun Strowman. Oh, we did have a talk in second.
I like that though.
Yeah, it works, doesn't it?
Yeah,
He does suit him, doesn't
he? Yeah, it suits him.
Yeah. But yes, he was coming down, he was going, I'm a monster among men, Braun Strowman, and everybody's stupid, it all sucks. That was Braun Strowman basically all the time these days. But basically he was talking, he was talking about like Drew and everything, and something about like not saving him. It still doesn't really make any sense, but definitely he wanted his match with Mason T-Bar. I can't believe I'm still calling him Mason T-Bar, it's ridiculous. And basically wanted it in a handicap match. That's actually not a bad Braun impression, that is it? But basically he wanted that and everything. By the way, you probably could be getting on the image. Basically, he wants that and everything.
Alright, okay, well. Yeah, I showed this image before.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm still talking about that.
Okay, go on then.
But yeah, basically, it was something to do with Drew. I can't remember what, because I honestly couldn't be asked thinking about it, to be honest. And everything. But yes, he basically turned up. He wanted a handicap match, and he got given a handicap match because who cares about the GM anymore? So we got into the match. By the way, look, that promo segment thingamajig is going to get back on me, please. That like thingamajig promo thing's gonna get a middle moment, and it's not like a bit of good, a bit of bad. It's just nothing, to be honest. But bad moment. Mason T-Bar still, and they're still wearing creepy face, like, well, not creepy face paint, just idiot looking face paint. Why couldn't they just be normal Dominic Dijakovic and Dio Madden? Why can't they just be them? Or even if you were going to call them a different name, I wouldn't be arsed as long as we're going to drop these stupid names. Particularly if you are putting them in the hair business, which are like formal dudes who wear shades and suits, and we're having Mason T-Bar. WWE need to add up the dots here. It really does not make any sense. But yes, this was your typical Braun Strowman big lads match. Come on, WWE.com, work with me. And everything. Just your classic brawling. And before you can say, Braun, I'm a train. To basically got disqualified because Raw hates our lives. They've got to do a disqualification at least once a show. It's just, it's just like shocking if they couldn't do one. It'd be the end of days. Baron Corbin reference, which I did not expect to do. And that was literally non-intended either. Wow. But yes, basically that happened. Then Big Daddy Drew McIntyre came down. That was actually a nice at the end. But Drew basically just came down and everything. And it was like, Braun. That was a terrible Drew impression at that point. Hang on. Braun, I want a tag team. That's that. Now we're getting into Gibbs. No.
I was going to say that was a bit of Gibson and a bit of, what's her face? Big Ears, what's his name? What's his name? Oh, God.
Big Show.
No, fellow with the big ears.
Fellow with the big ears?
Yeah, you met him in Blackpool.
Pac.
Yeah. Neville.
What's
TJP.
That's a thing I used to say when I was little, which was really funny because it's the first thing. Right, I'm going to try and get me Drew McIntyre impression going. Big Daddy Drew McIntyre. Braun, I tell you what, mate. Big Daddy Drew McIntyre wants to team with you to go and face Mace and T-Bar. And we're going to face him tag team match right now. And basically did that. That was alright, wasn't it?
No, it was, yeah.
Debatable.
Yeah, debatable.
This is so hard to do, password. I hope you're not showing this.
No, I'm not showing the
Damn
password.
it!
I'm on you.
There we go.
Concentrating. There we go.
But yes, we got into the match, and again, it was nothing like, ooh, worthy.
Braun, them nibbles are gorgeous.
That's Vince McMahon when he sees it. Hey, we know when Vince McMahon saw this image, I can do one action. Two big, sweaty, meaty men with Braun Strowman and the Big Daddy. Oh, he's a Big Daddy indeed. Drew McIntyre. Oh, big, sweaty meats. So happen 10 tons of meaty steak. Vince McMahon's jokes, I can have fun with this. I mean, Vince McMahon must have been peeing his pants during this match, I'm sure.
Oh, they're still at it.
Yeah. It was just your typical, match between the lot, really. Bunch of brawl and whatever.
Oh, he's running.
I'm a train. Crap and whatever. And then, basically, Drew got... Right, come back to me. Basically, because WWE, again, as I said, hates our lives, we got a count out. So, just to keep track, we've basically done the same match 4 times with 3 disqualifications and a count out to end it all. Are you kidding me? Stop wasting me time. Brown moment. But anyways, though, I'm a trained Braun Strowman and I love gardening and everything like that. He was like, Drew, why the hell did you lose that match for me? and everything, even though basically Braun Strowman has been almost, like, even though Drew's been winning and succeeding more than Braun, but whatever, and everything, and basically Drew, Big Daddy Drew McIntyre, asked for a match from Adam Pearce grants them, because for some reason these two seem to be best friends. I don't know, I'm just getting it based off the segments and everything. And yes, main event Drew McIntyre versus Braun Strowman. Can I have me sleeping pillow, please? Although it's better than having Baron Corbin. By the way, just before we get to it, have you noticed on John Morrison, he's actually got drip on the side of his damn head, on his hair, on the sides.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's got the nickname now of Johnny Drip Drip. I'm not even joking.
Oh, jeez.
No. By the way, again, I'm going to keep on mentioning it till the end of time.
Drip, drip.
Why the hell does John Morrison have his hair like he's from the 80s still?
I don't know.
Have you noticed? It's weird, ain't it?
Don't know.
Anyways, though, we got the worst ever music performance. It makes my music performance a Flaming Adele song of how bad this was. And everything. Basically just sung and everything about Bad Bunny, because for some reason, even though he's gone forever, well, he's not gone forever, but you know what I mean. We'll get back to that. They were just like, and whatever, doing their crap. And then Damien Priest came down with the New Day, with the New Day's music. Now, I'm fine with this, but this is Damien Priest, and I know he's a babyface, and that's totally cool. And if he enjoys doing it, good for the man. But this man is a badass. He should be coming out to his own music, doing his dun 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 stuff that he likes to do with the bow and arrow stuff. With his name coming up, which makes me wet myself every time I see it, because it's so cool and everything. And why he's coming down to party music. I don't know, it's not party music, but it's similar, ain't it? It doesn't really make any sense. And then, no, you didn't know this, but Damien Priest, don't you dare go off on me, tablet, you little sod. Back to the images. The New Day and Damien Priest then started throwing tomatoes at everybody. And that's why? I have no idea, to be quite honest with you. It was unneeded, and I feel sorry for the cleaners. I feel sorry for the cleaners. It's been there a while. Just to sort them out.
Doesn't make sense.
And also, again, Damien Priest a badass. Why the hell is he doing this silly crap?
Oh, probably because he's told to, isn't it?
I know that, but I'm a wrestling
Ridiculous and
geek.
stuff. Yeah, I know.
But yes, we got the match. And everything. It was absolutely nothing. It was just the same crap, because Miz and Damien Priest are in a rivalry. New Day and Jackson Ryker and Elias are in a rivalry, so let's put them together. Big good guys versus bad guys. Big team match and everything. I mean, it was fine for what it was, but it was just nothing special, really. In the end, it took a roll-up on Jackson Ryker. By the way, just to be said, a roll-up on Jackson Ryker. Not Big Show, not Braun Strowman, Jackson Ryker. A roll-up to get the victory. What? This doesn't make any sense. Jackson Ryker, about a few months ago, was being jobbed out in under a minute to Damien Priest. And it wasn't Damien Priest who pinned them. I'm just saying he was on the team of the person who rolled them up. As if it was like a tough task to do. When Priest beat him a few months ago in under a minute. Again, WWE, I have some questions. This whole thing's going to get a middle moment. Because the match itself was pretty decent. Just the finish didn't really make any sense whatsoever. And everything. That pose was cool. That with Priest doing that as New Day doing their pose as well. That was cool. Good moment for that, because I do whatever the hell I want in this show. But yeah. It was just nothing too, and everything. It's the stuff before it that brings it down to the middle. Remember, if we just had the match, you'd probably get a good moment, but it's the Jackson Ryker roll-up stuff, and for some reason, and the tomato stuff, and the weird concert thing, all of that is why this has been brought down to the middle moment. Yeah. Oh, God, I've just seen who's on next. WWE. Back to me again, please. Shut the door. Why? Why?
Delilah.
Are we always doing this? Oh, what's gonna happen next? Charlotte Flair is suspended indefinitely, we found out on Raw Talk. Well, I think that suspension lasted 5 minutes. It probably lasted roughly an hour, to be honest. And like, I got a comment off me or the Raw review. I forgot what you were, but if you know who you are, you know who you are and everything. And fair play, like, it wasn't so bad to an ending. And oh boy, were we all disappointed to find out that all that stuff we watched last week, thinking that at least it's something a bit different, then this happens. This is the first thing I've ever really hated Sonya Deville for. Because it was Sonya who brought Charlotte back to get some heat on Sonya. I think that's actually why they did it, probably to get people hating on Sonya. Because that's the point. Because at WrestleMania, people were chanting the name and everything. Basically, brung her down. You can just scroll as I'm talking. Basically, brung her down, was talking and everything. They brung out the damn referee. And Charlotte was like, oh, I'm sorry, I punched you in the face. You know, classic crap that she likes to talk about.
Yeah.
And everything. And then the referee was like, well, it was my fault because I never saw the Rhea Ripley thing happen and everything. And then Charlotte was like, well, if that's the case, you should apologise to me. I'm sorry. Well, everyone's made the thing. Charlotte's back, everyone. Yay! Vince McMahon and creative backstage. Whoa! Charlotte Flair's back, baby. We're gonna put her with about every single women's title we have in the Scam Company, and then we'll take it to Impact Wrestling, and we'll take it to AEW, and she's gonna win the titles there, because it's Charlotte Flair. Which is basically what Vince McMahon was thinking. Put the title on her, goddammit! And good Christ, I am so fed up with Charlotte, and she's been here for 3 weeks. This is not looking good. It's alright, I'll get that on it. Oh wait, getting back on. Double Brown moment. That's how bad it is. Brown moment. I hate Charlotte so much. She's so born. She's so same old. And it literally just wasted your time again watching last week's Raw. You know, because it was quite a decent ending, I guess. And then, you know, they're bringing it back. Stop messing around with the damn rules. I understand we're bringing this thing with Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville because the other segment. And Adam Pearce was like, hang on a minute here. I suspended her. How come she's let back in? Literally, that was exactly what he was doing. And Sonya Deville was like, well, I have the power too, you know. Wink, wink. And everything. And Charlotte was just like, woo! It just walked off because I hate her. This whole thing is so awful, man. Raw sucks. And then, oh yes, thank God something good happens. Get on the screen and everything. So Sheamus was out, the god of Raw at the minute, the only person who seems to actually be constantly doing great stuff at the minute. You're going like once here, you're going like proper. So he was coming out and he was like, I'm a nice fella, me. I'm given all the nice opportunities of who can take my United States title. Humberto Carrillo came down last week and I kicked his head off with a bro kick. Anyone who comes down, you're going to end in the same hospital bed I put Humberto in last week. Fella! That was actually a decent promo from me. Back to the images. So Humberto Carrillo turned up again. By the way, is it Humberto Carrillo, Humberto Carrillo, Humberto Carrillo? What is it? How do you pronounce the Carrillo bar?
It's Humdinger.
Oh my god. Well, basically, he attacked Sheamus. Sheamus was like, whoa, fella. And everything. And then drop kick. And then he did a cool dive. Like, look at how nice and straight he is there.
Very good, though.
He is one of the best divers, Humberto. Sent Sheamus over the announce table. And Sheamus was all over the chair. And he was like... like, every single time someone gets beat up. Like, if I get beat up, I'd be crying on the floor. And there's Sheamus. Oh, you stupid fella. And everything like that. And Humberto was like, I'm my own man now. By the way, Humberto looks cool with the beard, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's a suit on.
He looks more like of a wrestler instead of 19 years old. By the way, sorry Dominic, I know you're around that age. But yeah, Matt is going to get a good moment. I think that's the first ever good moment we've had on this one. This is how bad Raw's been. But yeah, this gets a good moment and everything. I just really like this stuff they're doing with Sheamus and Humberto at the minute. It's a good setting for Humberto. And, I feel like, Humberto's not really been given a chance last few months. And Humberto is quite an underrated wrestler. I think they just gave him the wrong push at the wrong time, to be honest. But I think, it's cool. And, I like what they're doing with Sheamus and everything. And I think these two would have an absolute banger of a match for the US title. So as long as, we're just planting the scenes for a nice match on Backlash, I'm totally cool with it. So good moment. Then we get to Bobby Lashley. And again, Vince McMahon. Oh, big Bobby Lashley. Oh yeah, the big meaty man himself. Oh, look at them abs. Look at his juicy bald head. Look at him with the title. God damn it. Put all the titles on him. Oh, God damn it. Whoa. The big meat. Oh, Bobby Lashley. Oh, slap him. Whoa. More Lana. No wonder Lana wants it. I'm about to fall off my chair. Oh.
Oh dear. I can't understand Bobby Lashley.
He was coming out, and this was actually, I can just say, Bobby Lashley has been so good these past few months since, when he won the US title payback. He's just so, legitimate, that's it. In, the ring with his suit and everything, and just come off as a bunch of badasses, him and MVP and everything like that. And every time, he comes out, I feel like it's important, which is what you want for your world champion.
That's true. Yeah.
And when it comes, it's oh, here we go. You know what I mean? There's something about Bobby Lashley that makes me, entertained. He's been so good for me. You've just never been a fan of him. That's why I think you're enjoying it, really.
No, MVP's alright, but Bobby's on my nerves.
But yeah, this was just it was a nice promo from Bobby. They're just talking about the match later on and everything, talking about the fact that Braun Strowman said, if I win this match against Drew McIntyre, I go and be added to making a triple threat match at WrestleMania Backlash for the WWE Championship. Interesting impression. But yes, by the way, WrestleMania Backlash. Really? Is there any reason not to call this trying to make it exciting when it's not? But yeah, and then Bobby was like, well, I'm going to do whatever it takes to make sure Braun Strowman is not added in that triple threat match. I should not be treated this way. It should just be a one-on-one. The typical shit from heels. Then we got to... Right, here we go. So it's time for the golden moment. Hang on, back to me, because they don't have the segment. Time for the golden moment of the night, and it's a backstage segment. For people who have just realised that, this show's about worrying if that's the golden moment. But obviously, this is by far the best segment Matt Riddle's done. Every other one, we're just left there going, what? As Vince McMahon backstage is going, he forgot his lines, and he's talking about a bunch of nonsense. And that's basically creative backstage, and it's what's funny about that? But I'll give him this. That was really funny, because this is the Kane and Daniel Bryan Team Hell No situation. Randy Orton came down, and Matt Riddle was like, bruh, we got all this going on, and I beat you last week and everything like that. And Randy Orton's just like, what planet are you from? I'm from Earth. And he was just like, shut up, would you? And everything like that. Stuff like this, for me personally, I just find really entertaining. It'll be really fun. Like this whole storyline, if they build it up to SummerSlam, for example, with a one-on-one, oh my god, I love you, WWE. Because Randy Orton, Matt Riddle will have a banger. And this story could be really entertaining. And this is what you want on Raw. So if you don't get a lot of it, that's what you want. So we got the match and everything, and it was actually a quite competitive match considering Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander in this. Back to the image as well. Considering Cedric and I almost said Cedric and Alexander then. Oh my god, it's late at night. I'm very sorry. It's late at night in the UK. But Cedric and Shelton have been getting buried. So this was actually quite nice, even though Randy Orton and Matt Riddle, I do believe, are actually more than just...
Yeah.
But, don't do it, the images. Get back.
Guys, I'm still on
But yeah, this is quite a competitive match. And you know, Randy Orton and Matt Riddle gel together as a team. It's pretty cool. Good moment for the match. Bad moment because Cedric and Shelton should not be getting buried. And I'm going to have bad moments every single time they're being put in this situation. You've been warned, WWE. You've been warned.
Mm-hmm.
So this was actually quite funny because after they won, Matt Riddle hugged Randy Orton and everything, and then went to do his pose, and Randy Orton was just like, taking this. Like, you could see he was wanting to attack him, but in the end he left and everything. Oh, God! I can actually pretend I'm white now. Dear WWE, I am getting really, really, really fed up of the women's tag team division basically just being nothing. And the belt's basically just being treated as nothing but props, really. Shania have been absolutely awful as the tag team champions.
Yeah.
Shayna Baszler is dead ugly.
That's not nice.
Oh, she is. Have you seen her?
Well, yeah, but you know, she'd knock your head off.
The only reason why you're being protective now is because she's with... I almost said Shayna was with Shayna. She's with Nia.
Yeah, Shania.
Get back to that. You're going through all the images here. Oh, God, I just saw that, guys. But yes, I'm getting really fed up. It's the same crap. All I want is Tamina to win the belt with Natalya. Because that, for some reason, is very entertaining. Why are you? Now, I'm getting really fed up. Because everybody's been treated absolutely awfully. And I just want them to lose the belt. If I was you, I'd hold a tournament between Raw, SmackDown, NXT and NXT UK to crown new Women's Tag Team Champions and restart the division because it sucks. Please make it better. Please take this into consideration. Love from wrestling is too sweet, and every single wrestling fan in the world. Free Bobby Big Meat kisses. It's a Vince McMahon joke, you know. That's how it'll look. You'll see a picture of Bobby Lashley. It's a big meaty wasps and everything like that. But yes, back to this. And
Oh, there's Nia on the floor. Poor Nia.
right, back to me now. I'm just when I can think it can't get any worse, and here comes Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke throwing water at Shayna Baszler. This is a former MMA fighter being drowned in water.
It burns.
For God's sakes. And then here comes Nia Jax to go and slip on it and start rolling around in the water with Reginald dragging around everything. I'm not sure what's worse, that or Charlotte Flair, to be quite honest with you. And I'm just... Now look, I remember the names, it's just I have to do it after last week. Now, Mayna Brooke and Dandy Rose, I'm getting really fed up of doing this damn crap with Shania at the minute. And it really annoys me, so...
I'm trying to move along, Jacob.
Right. But, we're here, we're doing this. I've said, Dandy... No, that'll be... No. Na 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 na. Dana Brooke, Dana Brooke, Dana Brooke. Na 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 na. Dandy Brooke, Dandy Brooke, Dandy Brooke. Oh boy, it's a na 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 bad moment. But yes, Rhea Ripley, Shania won. Whatever. Who gives a... Oh, God, man. Oh, please come back to me now. Here we go. Right, back to me, please. Hi. See Lily right here? She's a little creepy ass. I used to have her when I was a child. And she helped me through life. Run. Sums up every single Alexa Bliss promo. So you know what I'm giving her? The "you tried" moment. Because it literally is a "you tried" moment.
Outfit's good though.
I know, but the skin ain't. Hey! So, Charlotte plastic surgery Flair, then for Dandy Rose even, and everything, in basically a squash match. Got it finished in about a few minutes. Charlotte's back, and I couldn't give two hecks about it. I wanted to be suspended for 5 years, so I could never see her again. I hate her so much. I'd be more entertained by staring at a wall. Brown moment. I'm sorry, but anything to do with Charlotte Flair and this new crap storyline, brown moment. And then we get to the Vince McMahon dream match in the main event. Braun Strowman versus Drew McIntyre. Whoa! Oh! Drew McIntyre and Braun Strowman. Two big, meaty men. Whoa! Two big, meaty men slapping all the kinds of meat off of each other. And Bobby Lashley is just come out to watch it all. Whoa! This is so entertaining. Whoa! So yes, you got the Vince McMahon dream match. This was absolutely nothing. By the way, we've actually got a new record in the history books now.
Mm-hmm.
Done by Braun Strowman on this night. Mm-hmm. Braun Strowman is the first ever man, including WCW and ECW, to compete on Raw in a handicap match, a tag team match, and a one-on-one match in the same night.
Mm-hmm.
Just sums up how Raw is at the minute. And we're going to use everybody about 9 times each night, because we don't have anybody else. Then we have Bobby Lashley doing his
Watching.
I'm going to watch. And then Big Daddy Drew McIntyre with the Claymore kick and whatever. The Mason T-Bar got involved, and then Braun beat Drew. Braun's added to the match. Triple threat match. They all stared at each other. Bobby Lashley got on the thing. And Braun raised up his arm. And that was your Raw.
Wow.
The only reason why this video is good is because I made it good. See you there. Yeah, on the camera. It's the same crap over and over again. But just before we end this video, one moment. Dear WWE, I now have a missing list full of a few people that I'm getting really worried. I'm ready to see milk cartons with their picture on it. They've been gone that long. AJ and Omos, they won the tag team titles and have been that bored of sodded off. Bray Wyatt has got simply nothing to do. And he's so embarrassed after that awful Randy Orton match that he's gone back in his Jack in the Box to go and wind up another day. And Jeff Hardy, he's literally got no more words. People who know the song will get that joke. And there's just about 90 million others that are missing. Raw sucks at the minute. Please push Ricochet and get Charlotte off my screen because I hate her so much. Love from wrestling is too sweet, and every single wrestling fan. This Raw overall gets a brown moment. See you later. Na 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 na.